Okay, hello and welcome to our long play of Subnautica, one of the greatest games out there in my opinion. Really fun experience. I have played this before in the dim and distant past, but it's just a game that everyone loves and is really valuable for a playthrough. Plus, the way you play through can change every time because there is a lot of exploration and it's not a linear experience. So, with a little bit of prior knowledge as an advantage, we're going to start a brand new playthrough of Subnautica. Let's go. Okay, let's begin our Subnautica experience.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship. Launch in 3, 2, 1.
Fire extinguisher. Yes.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. The PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Cool. So, we have a survival package in here. And we're missing loads of blueprints. Wonderful. And we have our life pod with a radio, a fabricator, a medical kit fabricator, some flotation stuff, power cells, and some loot. Let's see what we can find. Flares, water, and food. We're taking all of that, thank you very much. Circuits are busted, yeah, obviously. Systems offline, radio offline, no distress signal. At least we're floating and the hull's not broken. And we'll take a first aid kit. Medical kit fabricator is wonderful because it will just make med kits constantly, so provided we don't take too much damage, we'll be okay.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Well, welcome to the world of Subnautica. Right. Let's investigate the surrounding area, shall we? Now, I'm not too worried at the moment because this region is called the Safe Shallows for a reason. Thankfully for us, we crash landed in a relatively nice place now. Let's see what we can find. Fish. Nothing with big teeth. And these limestone outcrops.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Yeah, those limestone outcrops will give us some useful resources for crafting, etc. And we can harvest things like acid mushrooms. We need some decent crafting ingredients first. We need to explore these safe shallows for a little while. Ooh, crate with a sea glide fragment. Now, technological fragments are quite useful because when we've got a scanner, we'll be able to reverse engineer things like that and use them for our benefit, but for the moment, we just need some stuff like metal salvage to build with. Ooh, an egg. That. So, ooh. And some quartz.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Of the repair tool?
Oxygen.
Sounds good to me. Let's swim around and gather some more things. I want to find some more limestone outcrops to break them for crafting materials. And I don't want to go in there quite yet. More cargo crates. Good, good, good. In fact, that might have been the same cargo crate that I saw earlier. Armed with a trusty fire extinguisher, I fear no beasties. In fact, give me the fish.
New creature discovered.
Give me another fish. And another fish.
New creature discovered.
These little prey fish are really useful sources of food. In fact, some of them have interesting applications in that you can use them to filter water for you, so you can actually find something to drink. Because don't forget, this is an ocean planet, so we can safely assume this is all salt water and full of horrible nasties that we don't want to ingest. That being said, you can see on the bottom left there that although I'm fairly healthy and not very thirsty, I am hungry. So let's just quickly pop into the inventory, eat one of those nutrient blocks. Much better. Yeah, salvage. Alright. Let's make some food. Let's cook some of these. Oh, protein-rich eyeballs in the peeper. Lovely.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption. It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for millennia. You can too.
Okay, so we've got some quartz and we can use that to make some glass, which is going to be very useful. And we can deconstruct that metal salvage into a load of titanium, which is very, very necessary. Cool. Right, what can we make? We can make a battery because we found some copper and we have some mushrooms. That is going to be useful because we need to build things like the repair tool to fix our ship. Well, our little life pod. I love how she says acquired, like instead of acquired, she's acquired. Standard O2 tank. Yes. Now I can hold my breath for much, much longer if we've got that equipped.
New blueprint acquired.
What other things can we make? We can make a scanner. Can't quite make a repair tool. And we can make a flashlight. Well, I want a scanner first.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Awesome. Scan self.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. Continuing to monitor.
Brilliant. And with our small O2 tank, we can now hold our breath for 75 seconds. scan all these things. Can literally scan everything for all the databank entries, which is really useful and in fact is an interesting mechanic for the progression of the game. But beyond that, I just... Whoop! I know that sound, don't like that sound! Fucking suicide fish. Hate those little fuckers. As I was saying, interesting progression mechanic, and it's just really satisfying to fill up the databank, and you can spend ages just perusing all the information because they've really done their research and created a great world. So, half of a sea glide. Okay. And it's starting to get dark, which is not very nice. Giant coral tubes. Pupa! Come here, let me scan you. Let me scan you! And also eat you. I love the bioluminescence at night. Now, like I say, I have some prior knowledge of this game, so I'm not too worried right now. Don't really like swimming around at night, particularly in areas that I don't know too well, but I feel fairly comfortable having a bit of an explore here for the moment, at the very least. Got to be careful of those weird kamikaze fish, but we will need to find some more crafting ingredients, scan some more life forms. Come here. Okay. And see what else we can find. I don't want to stray too far from my life pod at all, really. Brain coral. But for the moment, we can just have a swim around. Oh yes, these produce oxygen, I forgot. Awesome. Just float here for a minute. Refill the tank. Awesome. For the moment, I'm quite content to just sort of swim around. See if we can find anything useful. Get some scan data. Gary fish. No, go away, you. There, that thing. Horrible little suicide fish. Come on then. Yeah. Horrible things. Oh, and I've got no oxygen. Ugh.
Oxygen.
Swim! Okay. Okay. Let's not die for silly reasons now, Ben. Come on. Swim down. Now, bladderfish.
New creature discovered.
Yes.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
Bladderfish are particularly useful, and sulfur. That's it. That's where you get the sulfur from. Yes, bladderfish are particularly useful. Oh, an egg. Because they can be used to, like I said before, to filter water, and we only have a certain amount of pre-purified water from the ship, from our little escape pod. Speaking of which, I'm starting to get thirsty. Non-vegetarian water, lovely. Let's drink 2 of those. Not thirsty anymore. Right. Going to need a bit more sulfur and other crafting components, because I'm going to want that repair tool to be able to fix the ship. Tell you what I would enjoy is a bit more copper, so I can make another. Ooh. Yeah, a bit more copper, so I can make another battery. Be able to have a torch. Like I said, I don't want to stray too far away just yet, because there's a lot of beasties that can be lurking. And this is, after all, Subnautica, aka Thalassophobia Simulator. Alright. We're not hungry, fairly healthy, not thirsty. Let's make some water using that bladderfish, so we haven't got any left now. Cook the peeper. Okay. We can make flares if we want. Air bladder. I want a knife to defend myself, I know that. I definitely want a flashlight of some description, which we need a battery for. And I want a repair tool. So what do we need? We need more copper to combine with acid mushrooms to make a battery to make a flashlight. We need some rubber for a knife, and we need some rubber for a repair tool. Okay, so we need rubber. And
detecting increased local radiation levels. Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core sustained during planet fall.
well, that's suboptimal. Okay. At least we got a bit of daylight now. Stay away from the big ship because radiation. Roger that. Aha. Sulfur. Awesome. Want some limestone outcrops. Come on, game. Let's swim a bit further towards the ship. Not too much, mind, but a bit. See if we can find the other half of the sea glide as well. Is it in? Yes! Yes! We can make a sea glide. Awesome. Well, that's perhaps a bit of a false statement. We know how to make a sea glide. There's a big difference. Okay, break. Titanium. More wreckage. Bits of material. Good. Don't need it now, but we will need it, I'm sure. Plenty of stuff to build in this game, including base building mechanics, which are very fun. You can spend a long time. I'll probably do a whole episode on just building a base, because it's quite enjoyable, and it's a bit of a break from the exploration, which, don't get me wrong, is amazing, but it's always nice to have some variation. Let's see what's in here. Hello, clicky octopus thing. Aha. Copper, yes, we can build a battery. Titanium. Titanium. Okay, we've not got I need to get out now. And up we go.
Oxygen.
Good. Right, I want to go back into there because A, I didn't explore the cave system fully, and B, where the fuck was the entrance? And B, I think I saw some quartz in there of some description, which... Yes. We need quartz for glass, and we need glass for a lot of stuff. Egg. Don't need another egg for these things. I've already found the eggs for these things. I like a bit of scrounging and gathering in my games, and I have to admit, although the people might be sort of viewed as a little bit cartoonish, it's not an ultra realistic art style, but it's realistic enough to make it enjoyable. For me, the art style is a really big thing with games. Like, I either love it or I hate it, and I'm a big fan of like ultra realism if I can get it. The thing with this game is it's no Crisis or anything, but it's pretty damn good, and I do enjoy the art style of these creatures, and the water. I mean, the water and the play of the water on both on the surface and the light on the sand, etc. is just amazing. And when you get to some of the other biomes, which obviously I'm not going to spoil because I have seen some of them before, they're just breathtaking. They're really awesome. Can't complain about the music in this game either. It's very atmospheric at times, and I like how we've got a bit of progression style music. You know, no, leave me alone. Fuck you. Well, fine. I'm going to just drink this water real quick. Take the sulfur. Swim away. The sound effects as well are pretty amazing. Just listen to the water currents and the bubbles. The little clicks of the creatures. It's really well done. Really well done. Okay. Fabricator. Equipment. Ooh, if we find some silver and some more glass, we can upgrade our standard O2 tank into a high cap O2 tank, which sounds useful. More rubber for fins. So what do we need? Yes, flashlight, battery and glass. We can make a bit more glass. And we can make a battery. Awesome. And then we can make our flashlight. Beautiful. Right, now we can see in dark places. Let's open the storage container and we'll dump some of these materials that we don't need. Copper, lead, glass, titanium. Don't want to be carrying that around with us. Same with the sulfur, I think. And the acid mushrooms and the creature eggs. This is all ooh, rotten. Sad face. Decomposing. Old. Oh man. Well, guess we're chucking all that. Drop. That is a shame and a half, but yeah, no, gives us inventory space. In fact, I'm going to deconstruct this piece of salvage that I've still got into titanium and then store the titanium. Give all the inventory space while we go exploring. Okay. Right, now we need silicon rubber, and if I remember correctly, we need some... What do we need? Blueprints, here we go. Silicon rubber, creepvine seed cluster. That's what we need for silicon rubber. So... we need some creepvine-y things with seed clusters on them. Now, I remember what creepvines look like, and they're these big, massive, like, kelp-like things. I'm going to head in the general direction of the ship so I don't lose my bearings too much and just see what I can find, because I'm on the lookout for resources and crafting bits in general, like this bit of salvage. Sounds like a whale call. Floating rock, very cool. Floaters. Ah, that looks like vines over there. Awesome. And we're gonna stay away from those slightly larger fish over there for the moment at least. Nah, go away. Crash fish. Oh well, may as well take the sulfur from its little plant home while we have the chance. It goes down quite deep. Let's see what we can find. Creaky ship wreckage. Ooh. Grav trap. Nice. 1 of 2. And that is 2 of 2. Awesome. We have a blueprint for a grav trap.
Blueprint acquired.
Reverse engineering is great. Right. Refill the oxygen. You can still scan these things for more resources after you've already got the blueprint. It just gives you a little bit of. No, go away! No, go away! God damn it! Fucking medkit. Fine. Quartz, sulfur, sulfur. Don't want any more eggs. Titanium. Not a massive fan of how quickly the ocean floor is dropping off over there. I don't really want to be going too deep too early for obvious reasons. Hello, I see you, fish. It's a very unfriendly looking fish over there. I am, however, very interested in beacon fragments. Beacons are good. If we want to get rescued, beacon sounds like a useful piece of kit. Yes.
New blueprint acquired.
Very good, very good, very good. Okay. Just gonna swim to the surface. That's a predatory looking fish. Those are creep vines, but I don't really want to stray too close over that, so I'm going to see if I can find some other creep vines, or at least some vines, you know, further away from those things to harvest my my creep vine clusters from, because at the moment I don't even have a knife with which to fend off these aquatic beasties. Go away, crash fish! Fine, I'm taking your sulfur then. The thing is, if you trigger one, you may as well get the sulfur from it. Oh god! Ow. Oh god. Ow. Low health, do not like. Almost died, and this is the safe shallows. Okay, let's get back over in the general direction of the escape pod, especially because the sun's setting. We're going to heal up, and we're going to not have a drink because I don't have anything. Okay, I'm going to head back towards the ship. I'm going to try and catch some food on the way, and bladderfish, more importantly, because I need to drink. If I really start running out of food, then I have one more of those nutrient blocks from the initial ration pack, but I'd rather hold on to that for as long as I can. Yeah, they're all grim, horrible fish. Okay, fabricator, food. Make some cooked boomerang. Make some water. Awesome, right. Eat the boomerang, and drink. Right. Could do with a bit more. Health? Good. And although we might be slightly hungry, we're not going to starve. So, what do we need for? Oh, rubber, that's right. Okay. Right, now last time we went towards the ship and kind of wandered off that way, so let's go towards the ship and wander off in a slightly different direction. So towards the ship and left a bit. Uh-huh. Fuck kind of noise was that? Copper, cool. Much more paranoid that I'm going to be eaten by something at night, so those ambient noises are not helping.
Oxygen.
Shit! Shit, 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 shit. Swim, 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 swim! No! Duh! Good grief. Creep vines! Ha! Awesome. Okay. Got some bits for batteries. And we want to scan whatever that is. Hoverfish.
New creature discovered.
Take that. Right. Let's get to the surface and do a quick check of how much inventory space I have. Just to make sure that if I do brave going into those creep vines at night, I can actually carry something. Ah, fish. Nasty fish. away, nasty fish. Well, at least it doesn't seem interested in me. What happens if I... Now in the description for... Okay.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Now, in the description for flares, it does say useful for distracting certain kinds of predators. And that looks like a predatory fish to me, so we'll throw one of those over there. Do you like flares? You don't seem to care about flares. Ah. Let's toss one over there. Ah! Look, I just want some of your viney things. That's all I want. I don't want any trouble. You know what? I'd rather not die, so I'm just gonna nope on out of there. Now, I know these anteater looking motherfuckers are not too aggressive, but you don't want to go near them because they like to defend themselves with nasty things. So I'm just going to give you a fairly wide berth and try and find a bit of this creep vine that isn't infested with things that look like they want to eat me. And I don't want to keep going deeper. Okay, yeah, give me some oxygen. Okay, this looks fairly safe. 2 of 3 mobile vehicle bay fragments. Good. Okay. Have to swim up, get some air, and then we're just gonna go for it. Go to the bit near the docile looking fishies. Yes, that's a creep vine, alright. I see you there, fish. No! Come on, man, you got this, you got this. Okay.
30 seconds.
Shut up.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, we got one. Go back to the ship. To the life pod thing.
Oxygen.
Yeah, climb, come on. Swim up! Swim up! Oh! Fuck. Sense of urgency, man. Right. You stay over there, away from me. Can't catch any more prey fish because the inventory's full, but that's okay.
Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Wonderful. Okay, let's break down that salvage into some titanium for a start. Now we can use it to actually build stuff. Okay, great. And then we want to make some rubber. Beautiful. And some glass. Okay, it's all coming together. I feel like I'm actually getting some equipment. I can do things. Right. Sustenance, water. Use that fish to make some more drinkable water. Use some other boomerang. Cooked hoverfish. Firm, low-fat reptilian fish. Flesh.
Consider disguising the flavor of unsavory meat with salt or locally sourced herbs and spices.
And we can cure the fish to make it last longer if we wish. Good to know. Right. Eat the hoverfish. Eat the boomerang. Good. Drink the water. Good. Right, we need a battery. Use that acid mushroom and that copper. And then we want, what do we want? We want sulfur and some other bits. What is it? Tools. Repair tool. Rubber sulfur titanium. Awesome. Yes. And a knife.
Were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Awesome. And a repair tool. Brilliant. Right, let's fix this for a start.
Lifeboat secondary system.
Haha!
Running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
4546B. High levels of waterborne bacteria. Oh, wonderful. I've been swimming around in it. Okay, we can put... we'll keep the battery in case we need to change the battery in our light. But the sulfur and other things of that nature we don't really need to be carting around with this TBH. We haven't got any storage space, which is kind of unfortunate, but... okay, we can investigate doing some actual things now. Fins. Silicon rubber ×2, we have that. Fins. Swim faster with fins. Good.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Habitat builder. That requires some faffing around, I know that. Sea glide. Battery, lubricant, copper wire and titanium. That would be useful. Grav trap. Also useful for catching lots of small fish to eat. And these are bits of habitat. Okay. How much for a high cap O2 tank? Silver, which we don't have. Okay, let's think about getting a sea glide so we can swim even faster if we need to. So we need a battery, lubricant, copper wire and titanium. We've got copper to make copper wire, we need lubricant. What makes a lubricant? Creepvine sea cluster. Okay, fine. Okay. Wish I hadn't have made extra rubber now, but... so it was the ship and then left for those creep vines. Feel a lot better now that I have a knife to defend myself with. Can at least fend off the beastie if it decides... Ooh, different creature egg. Can at least fend off a beastie if it decides to attack me. Or try to. Like, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I always mention this during horror game playthroughs. I hate not being able to defend myself. If I don't have agency to defend myself, then that's what really gets to me. Like, jump scares, yeah, fine. you know, creepy environments or whatever, but ooh, big thing. But not being able to defend myself, that's the worst part. Now, I think I remember what these are, and it doesn't appear to want to eat me. Although it was turning my way just a moment ago. It's turning around. I know what you are. I know what you are. I've seen you before. You're one of those placid Leviathan things. Yes, I see you there. Yes, a reef back. That's what your name is. You're a big whale. That's what you are. Nice, placid whale. Yes, a reef-back Leviathan. Big old creature with a reef on its back, hence the name. Yeah, you're nice and chill. I remember you. Yes, you swim away. Okay, I don't want to venture too deep, and I don't want to venture too close to that ship either. Sea glide fragment. Already got you. Grav trap fragment. Already got you, I think. Yes. Hello. Weird things. Nah! Yeah. That's their defense thing. We don't want to be near that. Let's get some oxygen. Reevaluate the situation. Well, we've seen our first largish fish. And it wasn't even trying to eat me. So that's good. Alright. Hello. No, I don't want... Why did I even come out here in the first place? I wanted lubricant, which means I want creepvine cluster things, and then we can get a sea glide, and we can swim around real fast. I mean, we're already a bit faster with fins, but going faster is better, right? Especially when there's fish that might want to, you know, eat me. Cut creepvine with knife. Creepvine sample. Oh.
Blueprint acquired.
Okay. And some salt. What blueprint did it give me? Fiber mesh. Strong and comfy natural fiber. And you need 2 creepvine samples to make it. So we'll get another one, just in case. And then we want some... Oh, what are you? This thing. A hoop fish. Right. Get my knife back out. Ooh, a different kind of egg. Can't count. No,
30
fuck.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. It indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
That's awesome. Nah. You stay over there. Fucking beastie. That is a big old egg. Okay. New plan. New plan. Where's the ship in relation to... So the ship's there, so if I go like... Okay. So it's not far to those creep vines. If we go like... If we call the Aurora north, if we go west... Alright. First aid kit. Awesome. Right, I want to make some storage. How can I make some storage? Emergency flotation. What the? Waterproof locker. Titanium ×4. Okay. Awesome. We've got a shit ton of titanium, so... equip this as number 1. Alright, and then close this. Cool. We're just gonna put this locker like there. Cool. And it can just chill. Alright, and we just put a load of titanium in it because we don't need to be carrying that around. So if we need some more titanium, it's in the locker under the thing. Awesome. Fiber mesh. Let's make some fiber mesh so we don't have to cart around the creep vine. What's fiber mesh for, you ask? Interesting question. Let's put the mesh in there. Got some creature eggs of different description. That's big, man. Let's just put the eggs like in the water. They can just chill there. Like put the knife on 1, torch on 2, scanner on 3, repair on 4, and no fire extinguisher on 5. Okay. Medkit's halfway through doing. Right. Where's the Aurora? So there, so we want to go this way-ish. I'll get to that creep vine. I want my lubricant, I want my sea glide. I want to be able to swim so I can explore places and, you know, run away quicker. Are you asleep? I mean you no harm, large creature. All I want to do is look at you. Anteater thing. Okay. Okay, grapevines, yeah. Oxygen producing coral, good. Just gonna hover here for a sec.
30 seconds.
Shh. That's good. Good. Right. Ah, bladderfish, I need you.
30 seconds.
Fine, just... No. Nope, nope, nope. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Back.
Oxygen.
Swim. Swim, you fuck. Swim! Oh my god. Oh god. Well, that was needlessly stressful. Come on, Ben. Oh. Right. Listen. Need to make sure that I actually keep an eye on the old oxygen supply because I don't want that to happen and for me to, you know, die. So, right, deep breath. It's daytime. We don't need to faff around with the torch. We're gonna go and get that creep vine cluster. I need my sea glide to be able to explore because I don't want to spend any longer than I absolutely have to in radiation infected water. I want to stay very far away from that ship if I can help it at all. But I also need to get there and find some equipment or something to sustain my life. Especially because I don't have a functioning fucking radio or transponder or anything. Is that... Oh. Yes! Right, okay. Ooh.
Blueprint acquired.
Let's not prematurely celebrate. Let's take some of this. Give. Right, okay. Swim away. Nope, not that way. Oh god, I've disoriented myself. This way. No, fuck you. Back, fish. Okay. This way. Oh. Slightly stressful initial foray into the water there, but I think we did okay. We've nearly drowned a couple of times, but you know, we've got high capacity oxygen tank. We've got some fins so we can swim a little bit faster. Got a few crafting supplies and, you know, not died. Bladderfish, yes, bladderfish. We've even been able to catalogue and scan a few of the native organisms so we can learn a bit more about them, and thankfully for me I remembered that you can use some fish to filter water. Lubricant!
Lubricant is essential in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Right, I want some water. It's the very first thing I want. So I am very thirsty, as you can see. Yes. Right. First things first, let's S gone out of that. Wow, he was thirsty, okay. And then we want to use the fabricator. We want to make a... Oh, we need copper wire. Okay, how do we make copper wire? With 2 copper ore. Awesome. Copper wire. Sea Glide converts torque into thrust underwater via propeller. Boom. Yes.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Okay. Right. Medkit's nearly made. Now let's have a look at this radio. Aha. Go.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Emergency transmissions from other life pods. This is good. Well, we have a Sea Glide. We can swim. Let's take a look at the fabricator. We can make more rubber or lubricant. Well, at the very least, need some fish. Let's get a little bit of food. And apparently, it perishes very, very quickly. And I neglected to remember that. So let's not fish more than we need. Or prepare more than we need. Beautiful.
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Fuck.